Friday Fluff recap. It's definitely been an interesting week. What are some of the top headlines for the week? Let's get into it. Friday Fluff recap. What a week. And it's going to be a long working weekend. Story of my life. So what were some of the headlines for the week? Hot topics. Number one, I think U.S. home builders broke ground on fewer new single-family homes in December compared with the prior month. And that's data from the Census Bureau and Department of Housing and Urban Development showed on Thursday. When we delve into the micro, this seasonally adjusted annual rate for single-family housing starts fell to 1.172 million units. That's down 2.3% from November. And we compared with a year ago, single-family starts are down 10.9%. So the total number of homes sold fell 14%. That's compared with November of 2020. So this, kind of an upswing if we, on a positive side, when we look at the multifamily segment, the surge in multifamily construction may provide some relief to tenants facing unusually large rent hikes as, cities and states lift restrictions on evictions and other measures that held back rents last year. If you're a landlord, rents are going up. It's a good thing. So we need to keep an eye on that. Right now, no new fresh money is moving into the market. Why is that? With the Fed tapering asset purchases and no more fresh stimulus flooding into the markets is one reason. Plus, this is an interesting stat, plus record number of Americans have retired during the pandemic. All the money that can be shoveled into the equities has been shoveled in there, ladies and gentlemen. And with no extra money going into the markets and equities, as a percent of household assets at record levels. So moving on to Biden inflation. It's getting out of control. Oil soars to an 8-year high, pumping gas prices towards record highs. I was in Sherman Oaks the other day, $6 a gallon, ladies and gentlemen. The price of oil continued to rise sharply on Thursday, adding more pressure already elevated gasoline prices that are squeezing many U.S. households and businesses. Gas should always be under $2 a gallon. It's the biggest scam. And I can do a talk on that. It's a scam. It's ridiculous. So moving on, Biden's social spending agenda, Build Back Better. We'll have to, the administration feels they're going to have to split it up. President Joe Biden, marking his 1-year anniversary in office, and in his lovely press briefing, conceded that his nearly $2 trillion, really 5 or 6, pact of social and climate change proposals will likely have to be broken apart so he can pass his key initiatives for his administration through Congress, where the bill is stalled in the Senate right now. So we'll have to see how that pans out. But right now there's a lot of pork on that bill, and both sides are trying to get payoffs. So we're moving on to the stock market. The index officially entered into correction territory this week, kind of late into the week. Things have obviously been bad for tech stocks and the NASDAQ composite of late, and now the index officially entered to massive correction territory. So we don't have to call it massive, but major correction territory. The tech-heavy index, which has endured a difficult start to 2022, slipped 1.2%, closing at 10.7% below its all-time closing high in November and its first correction since March of 2021. So we all know what happened this week. Netflix dropping an astonishing 26% in a single day, 45% total since its highs just a couple of months ago. It's safe to say, and I know someone who's got a pretty healthy amount, nobody's laughing now. So this isn't just Netflix. In my opinion, And from listening to some conference calls, talking to some players, this is just the start. In addition to the Netflix bloodbath, Facebook is down nearly 20%. Apple is down over 10%. Amazon is down over 20%. And it just keeps going, folks. Google is down over 12 percentage points. So these stocks alone make up nearly 25% of the entire S&P 500 and 50% of the NASDAQ 100. And so we'll have to see how things go moving forward. But every day it's something new, I'll tell you. A federal judge, moving on, in the state of Texas, blocked the Biden administration's coronavirus vaccine mandate for federal workers on Friday. We know what happened to private businesses in the Supreme Court. Of course, the Justice Department came out and has announced that it would appeal the ruling. So that fight still continues. Moving on to China. This is interesting. Some experts think the Chinese population may have hit a peak. The year 2021 will go down in Chinese history as the year that China last saw population growth in the long history, said Wang Fang, a professor of sociology at the University of California, Irvine. He told that to the New York Times. So those are your hot headlines for the week. I tell you, that's something new. It's getting crazy. It's getting crazy out there with the markets and this inflation, housing. I got a lot of traveling coming up, so I'll be in different markets. We'll have to see what's going on out there. But I'll tell you right now, you got to be on your game. Don't drink. Don't smoke. Don't do drugs. Stay away from those temptations. Focus. Focus right now is most important ever. And, try to be kind out there. It's getting crazy out there. I'll tell you. Can't we all just come together, right? But it's not going to happen because the powers to be don't want that. But try to be nice to people you come in contact with this weekend. It's getting madness. I can't handle it. Take care. Be safe.